We are back, and our mics are up.
Like
I will
his
begin
chain?
talking.
You like his chain?
R&R in the morning, and I'm wearing the turnover chain.
The turnover chain.
See, Sean, you are not allowed to say Redskins.
Oh, right. That's racist and
well,
stuff.
no, that's just not their name.
Oh,
They
they're not
changed
the
their
Washington
name.
team.
They're just
right?
a team.
Right.
And I called them a dirty word. I called them the Redskins, and I have to wear the turnover chain.
I love
The turnover chain is
when
when you get in
mess up.
trouble.
When
You
you
got to wear
mess up, yeah, you got to wear
the
the
turnover chain.
You got to wear that gold-plated, whatever that is. Not even gold-plated. That it's spray painted.
Yeah, this is.
I thought you were starting like a second career as a rap singer or
well,
something.
That's
he
part
might
of it. You know, you gotta have. You gotta have a side hustle.
Gotta have a side hustle.
Yeah.
What's
going on with
what's up,
you,
man?
Not much. We were just talking about space aliens. There was a South African anomaly hunter who he goes through NASA images, and he found an image of what appears to be on Mars a disc-shaped object crashing in the deepest canyon on Mars.
Well, you know,
it looks like it.
Don't we have things there to go check that kind of stuff out?
Yeah, but ours aren't even anywhere near this location.
Oh, we can't send our dune buggy?
Well, actually, the original photograph is from 15 years ago and was taken by one of our Mars rovers. So I don't know, man.
Well, they're here.
I believe in space aliens.
You do?
I do, yes. We can't be it.
I don't think we can be it.
Why does everyone always say that we can't be the only
Well,
ones?
I mean,
why
the
not?
vastness of space just by, I mean, my gosh.
There's too much of that out there.
Yeah, there's a lot
man.
of stuff going on out there. Now, there might not be aliens flying saucers, but there's living things out there. There has to be.
Do y'all believe dinosaurs really roam this place too?
Well, yeah.
What?
Well,
y'all really believe that?
You don't?
What do you think those big bones we keep finding out in the middle of
I
nowhere
think some
are?
man-made stuff to make us think crazy. No, I'm
kidding.
kidding. I believe in dinosaurs.
Barbecue.
I'm kidding. Y'all looking at me like, dude, Rudy don't believe dinosaurs are here. No, I do. But aliens, I'm skeptical.
I just hope that when they make first contact, I was a big fan of the old cheesy 70s science fiction movies. I hope it's like they're hot chicks in spandex. You know, like they're not like talking squid. They're like, it's like Sybil Danning comes down the gangplank, you know, in like a leotard.
Really?
I get
go-go
the feeling that Sean watched some Star Trek and saw those green women with Captain Kirk. It's like, you know, there's something to this.
I want them to be hot chicks when they make first contact.
Mars needs women.
Take me to
I think
your
when they
leader.
make first contact, they don't kill us.
You ever watch the Mystery Science Theater?
I used to. That was a good show. That was a fun show.
We want to watch Mystery Science Theater.
Never saw it.
It was a funny show where they'd show an old cheesy movie, and they had like these three characters. Two of them were puppet robots and one real dude. And they were like, you ever watch a movie with a dude and he's like mocking every line and redoing it and stuff?
Yeah.
It was like that.
And it's the worst movies literally ever made.
Yeah.
If you get an opportunity, if you want to watch some bad movies, do that. You want to listen to good radio, flip over to KTSA and check out Sean Rima and the likes of all the big stuff that goes on.
Rock on. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you
All right,
in a little bit.
See you in a little bit.
Yes, right. R&R in the morning will continue, but Rudy will step over to see Sean at about 10:30 as he does every day.
Yeah, buddy. I can't believe y'all really believe in aliens. That's always gonna. I don't like
aliens or life forms. I mean, I guess the life form falls into the alien category.
Maybe that word is throwing me off.
I'm not talking about spacemen showing up to kill us all. I'm talking about they're it's entirely, I guess, plausible, if not possible. But
I don't think they're going to kill us. I think we're their entertainment. Like that's why we haven't.
Farm.
I think that's why we haven't had a nuclear bomb go off since we first did it, because it's there have been actual reports of people saying that nuclear testing has been stopped by aliens, or at least UFOs. Like credible people have said that. Like former astronauts have talked about how nukes have been expected to go off in a test, and very obvious flying saucers and lights have deterred it.
9:35.
Why would an astronaut know about a nuclear test?
Conspiracy. I got to pull this. I want this as a promo.
I will look it up and see if I can get you the right information.
There's got to be other life forms. I guess the word is the word. I'm too focused on the word alien.
But then you get to the slippery slope that if there is other life forms, why wouldn't they have evolved just like we?
Right. See, that's a great question.
Because the likelihood of something living in some sort of frozen ice on some asteroid, that's pretty strong. But why? If that's there, why didn't it evolve as like we
And if
did?
that's the case, then you got to believe in Sasquatch too. Then
Oh, yeah, there's probably Sasquatch around. NASA's already said that you don't need to be carbon-based to have living DNA.
There ain't no Sasquatch
wait, NASA
running
said
around.
what?
So we're all made of carbon.
Right.
That's like the base of our DNA.
Okay.
And you don't need to be carbon-based to have DNA. They said they've discovered DNA that's not carbon-based. They've already talked about how there is life other places in the world, or the universe, rather.
This is Fun Facts brought to you by Carl. We have to make this a segment.
These are not things that make the
Conspiracies by
mainstream
Carl.
media.
We need the music for it.
Don't go with this mainstream media.
Mainstream.
Stuff, man.
What do you mean?
See,
What do you mean, Ralph?
You
Hold
mean
on.
truthful. Whenever that's a dog whistle. The dog whistle. Mainstream media tells you they're lying because they're talking to everybody.
No.
That's the dog whistle. That's what you meant.
Mainstream media just
mainstream
doesn't
media
talk about it.
suppresses and hides.
They do.
See that? Don't do that.
Do you,
I've worked in
do you-
mainstream
Do you not
media.
agree
You're
with that?
working in it now. Do we suppress and hide?
Not
No.
us.
So you don't believe in mainstream media hiding things from us?
No, secrets can only be kept by two people if one of them's dead. Secrets don't stay secret. They don't. It is our nature. Someone always squeals. Always. Always. It always comes out in every fashion, in every status. Heck, presidents can't get away with anything. You cannot keep things secret. It is not possible. So to say that there's this thing going on that other people are keeping hidden from you,
So you
eventually
really think-
it always comes
So
out.
you really think NASA doesn't have
No,
proof
I
of
think
other
that
stuff?
there's lots of things we don't understand in the world. Lots.
Well, I'm saying you don't think there's things that's really top secret classified that we will never know about that they know?
I think there are some things that eventually will come out, but nothing stays secret forever. Nothing.
If you followed my career, I worked at a news station back during the 2016 election. And the most interesting thing that happened during the 2016 election was Hillary Clinton's campaign manager said, I think it's time we tell the people about the aliens. And I'm pretty sure he was
Why
told to
would a
shut up.
campaign manager have any idea?
know.
I mean, just because someone says it like they have access to some kind of secret room. We're
Hey.
talking about a campaign manager that couldn't even manage to get a shoo-in elected against the.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you are the first one to say, check your source.
Well,
So
I'm
a
pretty sure
campaign manager says, we should let that out.
whoever this is worked with the Clintons back when Bill was in office, too.
Man.
But you believe in other world. But
do
you believe. But
honestly believe that if Trump found out there were aliens, he wouldn't blurt it out at the first opportunity?
Rob, you said you believe in other life forms.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do believe that it's entirely plausible that there's just no way that we are this happenstance in this universe. But to assume the next thing is a slippery slope argument. You can't, because we don't understand. So there's lots of things we don't
So
understand.
y'all agree.
Yes, we agree, but
What are y'all?
there's
So where's
nothing
y'all's
out there
disconnect?
that is being hidden from us from the government because we can't handle the truth.
We're one of the few shows that actually does talk UFOs, though, in mainstream media. Just throwing it out there. There should be more.
Stop with the
There should be-
mainstream. And when you say that is a dog whistle term. You cannot use that.
What's a dog whistle?
That only certain people hear. When you hear mainstream whistle, mainstream, it's a dog whistle. Only a certain frequency that certain dogs. What was that? It's a dog whistle.
So this is what I will say. I you know what, I agree with you, because nobody can hold water and no one can hold secrets. But I do think that there are people, I don't know what about. I don't know if it's about old wars. I don't know, but I do think there's top secret stuff that certain people have access to that we will never know about.
Oh,
I
we'll
do
know.
believe in that.
We will eventually.
Okay,
It
yeah.
always
So,
comes out.
at some point, yeah, maybe when I'm not here.
Oh, yes.
Right.
I agree with that.
But
I'm
I
not saying
do-
timely. I'm not saying immediate, but there's no such thing as a secret that goes away that never comes out. It will always come out. Even the federal government has 25 years, 50 years. We will open up the books. It's common that after the lifespan of the secrecy goes past. I mean, we're just now starting to look at what went on during World War II. There's 50 and 100-year things that are locked away. We'll not know. But eventually it all comes out. And especially if it's something to do with aliens. You think somebody could work on that project that didn't get fired, that didn't get surly, that didn't something come out? At some point,
I think if Carl is right, let's if Carl is right and there's somebody out there that does know something and they chose to tell one person, I think they would kill them.
I think
I
if
think they would make them.
began
I
to
think they
talk.
would make them disappear.
But why would you think they would feel a need to hide the truth? I mean, they always throw out
I
the
think it's just
religion.
like-
It will turn the world on its end. No, I don't think there's no aliens at Area 51. There's not.
Someone just put that out.
There's not.
Someone one of the early birds just YouTube commented Area 51.
There's not. Now,
But
there's
you
lots
believe in
of
other
things
life
this-
form.
But just because I think that there's some cell that's in a frozen
Wherever,
block of
yeah.
ice on an asteroid,
Right.
that's a life form. But if you
Oh,
believe in
gotcha.
that, then you also have to go, well, why wouldn't they have evolved? Where would the,
Why haven't they reproduced and become a
some-
species?
Because we know how it works here.
Yeah, like a whale. We forgot the blue whale. They
But things evolve into something else. It's the survival of the fittest. You become what will make you live in your species.
No, man, this has been my favorite segment of the last
But
couple weeks.
It's this nebulous idea that we throw in that there's a bunch of people, this cadre of people keeping deep, dark secrets that you can't handle. Blah. I don't buy it.
So have you heard of Apollo 14 astronaut Edgar Mitchell?
I haven't.
No. Well, he says that aliens have prevented nuclear war on Earth. And this comes from ilovescience.com.
Yo,
just so y'all know.
If Pledge is listening, I need from 9:32
a
to
former
9:44. I need this pulled.
All he did is fly a spaceship. Did he have anything to do with nuclear testing?
I don't know.
I'll
I've
read
never
his whole
heard of
bio
Edgar.
here. In a
I don't
bit.
know.
I thought I
This
knew.
is
He was
y'all.
not in the best and the
I'm
brightest.
just being the referee. This is y'all's segment. But Pledge, Carl, if y'all listen, 9:34 to 9:44. I
My
need this
point
pulled.
is, people, when they can't find anything solid, fall back on the mainstream media just didn't talk about it. That's not.
So there's
the
no
reason we don't
right.
know.
Watch the right hand so you don't see what's
Oh,
going on
there's
the left.
No,
That goes
There
on.
is agendas everywhere.
Okay.
But for your agenda, there's an equal and opposite agenda at someplace else. And because of that, because their agendas, truth comes out. It comes out. It always comes out, especially if two or more people know the truth. It will.
Okay.
I don't think if there's a grand scheme to hide something from us, it will come out.
You guys touch gloves. That was a great round.
It was what it was.
What did that sound to make it the 10-second mark? When it's
Aliens.
like,
And this isn't even Rima. I don't know how we got here.
because of
We're talking
Rima.
about aliens.
It was
We
Rima's
just had
fault.
one right here.
And Rima's like, I want him to have on spandex. And I'm like, what? But she still has tentacles, bro.
You saw Kirk in Star Trek.
But see, the reason
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
But
You've been in
then,
space for a
but
couple
see, then
years.
you get the people that say, you think these movies come out of nowhere? People know something. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm just saying what people say. I'm the ref. I'm not in this fight.
like Alien, like the movie. There's this acid dripping monster with stainless steel teeth out there that we need to be concerned about, because if that's what you're thinking the mainstream media is hiding from us.
No, I'm just saying people love to say that. You think these movies come from nowhere?
Yeah, no, I mean, the
Hollywood
Predator's real.
knows something.
There is a planet of hunters that teleport themselves to our,
See,
and
now
when
you're
people
being
disappear,
Now you're being
I mean,
sarcastic.
who could come up with that?
People do disappear.
All the time. And I blame predators.
All righty, y'all. Well, I'm going to shift us back to some breaking news real quick
Okay.
before we hit
God.
the break. Adrian Wojnarowski tweets out that LaMarcus Aldridge, DeAndre Bembry, Javon Carter, and James Johnson all joined Paul Millsap of the
Mhm.
Brooklyn Nets in COVID protocols.
Jesus.
We talked about it earlier. This feels very much like February of 2020. Feels
Yeah.
very much like it. We can see it coming. We see it
Yeah.
doubling by the day.
Well, you brought us down. I didn't want to hear that.
My bad. Yeah, we can go talk about aliens a little later then.
All
I don't
right.
know what I'm more afraid of. We'll go to break.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. Put a bow on the show. Thanks for hanging with us. This is R&R in the morning, and you're on San Antonio Sports Star. That's ESPN AM 1250 and 94.5 FM.